Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dwarf Fortress Let's Play episode 36. I'm Lee Demon Smith, and we are continuing on with our fortress. Now, I had just noticed, actually, obviously the rock's just been killed. There's not that many invaders left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's really just this few outside. I don't know what's happened to the ones up here, whether they drowned or whether they went and left or what the heck they've done. But they're no longer here. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is moving my badasses outside and kicking some butt. That's what I'm thinking. I have noticed they are missing some items of equipment though, which is less than ideal. But nonetheless, they're still perfectly in good shape to kick ass. So as soon as that gate goes down, I'm hoping shit will go down. Now, I've also actually just given an order down here, see all the children, to reclaim the items actually, which is probably bad timing, but they're going to get all that. Also, these guys are in my burrow defending it, so that's my archer guys, who actually I think are the ones, the perpetrators of stealing said armor. So, as soon as this gate goes down, hopefully I can move out my squad, ready to go, move as soon as possible. Ready to move. Ready to move.
I won't do it.
Ready to give the order. As soon as the gate goes down. Don't need to. They're just going to go straight out there. Boom. 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 Boom.
No, I can't
Nailed
do
him.
it.
The other guy didn't even move. He just stood there. They just went out and killed all four. And they didn't even fucking move. He's just chilling here. Cog is... Cog craftiness the painful. Just chilling. Didn't even bother moving out there. Meanwhile, Edam, Deucim, and the captain of the guard all went out and obviously did the job. Let's have a look. They've got themselves a bunch more kills now. Clocked up the kills. Let's get into the military. That's the one we want. So, yep. 2 notable kills. Almost killed a goblin in that. 13 goblins, 13 trolls, 6 goblins, and 1 dwarf. Also, one of the notable kills is, ironically, you can't quite see it because my camera's in the way. It is Datan, which is actually my guy. 5 notable kills, so he just killed a bunch of goblins in there, so he's doing a good job. He's just got 1 notable kill. They've all got a couple of dwarf kills to their name now, which doesn't sound great, but it is. And the siege is lifted, so I don't think anyone particularly got wounded off that. They all seem to be moving perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine. And honestly, they killed them very quickly, didn't they? Which tells me probably could have done that a lot earlier. Anyway, going to cancel those orders.
Sir, I hate
And
saying no to you, but no.
I am going to cancel. I'm going to hold it for a moment, just in case a goblin siege comes along. Should I cancel the siege? Am I going to get 2 sieges at once? I mean, I got the Mega Beast come along. Ironically, actually, it's not ironically, it's actual. I know why the Mega Beast came along. I think it's because I hit the 60 limit. Generally, is either 60 or 80, I can't remember, but I know there's a limit it usually gets. These guys are training themselves up well, so they're getting much better now. It's like the quickest way to train a hammer and axe. Sit there in the death chamber, as it were. Work it. I've changed this so eggs can actually be stored down here as well. So we've got egg storage now, so hopefully that will get my lavish meals going a bit quicker.
I said no.
Quick and easy transfer job. Nobody's idle at the moment anyway, so I've no reason to open the doors just yet. I leave the door open, but I'm not going to let them outside. The only problem we're having is inaccessibility. Oh, they're trying to place them in a tomb. There you go. Siege up for plants placed in tomb. Oh, they want to bury these dwarves. They want to put these dwarves in tombs. Not sure where I stand with that, if I'm honest. These dwarves were not very nice to me. Well, I can't do anything about it. Right, okay, let's do it. Let's cancel the inactivity. Let's let them out.
Why do you think I can do this?
I know they need logs. I'm gonna see how it works. Yeah, it goes. That guy's immediately going outside and round. I think he's going to collect wood. I'm just worried that. Where's all the children going as well? They're all scared because they've seen bodies. So they're all panicking now. There's a lot of them panicking. Seen a lot of bodies, a lot of dwarf bodies. What are they collecting up here? Why are they heading this way for? Is it the wood? Oh, there's a dwarven body there. Oh, that's probably what they're going to get. They're going to get this guy. Yeah, they are. Bringing the corpse back, but they're panicking as they see it. They're all like, ah, body! Yeah, horrified. There you go. Horrified, horrified, horrified. Okay, well, they're going to haul everyone in. Are they going to bury these dwarves? Are they going to put them, like, in proper, down in my burial chamber? How does that work? Well, I know it works, but, like, they're technically enemies. I mean, but they are also dwarfs. So you got to bury the dead. Or are they just getting dumped? Looks like they're getting taken down, so at least we're burying them properly. Even though they've decided to randomly go to war with me. I don't know why they went to war with me, but they did. Put the hunters back out straight away. That hunter. Hunter. He should really be in my... Oh, he's a farmer as well. My master farmer, that's why I never put him in there in the first place. Alright, and leave him to it. I'm going to try and keep track of one of these bodies when I do see one getting picked up. I want to see where it goes. Keep my eye. If I can keep open throughout the winter, then everything's going to get fixed. Like, all problems solved. I'll continue to build our lovely companions' little cave out front there. If I should keep a gate like that, or whether I should make it a tower. Thinking of my third person look, but I really wish Stone Sense was better. That you could do it as you play, like, and issue so many commands. You can have it like running alongside, I think. You could have it like as a half screen. I think you can have Stone Sense there, but with the isometric view, that's one of my main dwarves being brought back. That's actually one of mine. These bodies will be left till last. I want to see whether they end up in here, or whether they go down into my burial chambers. Dude's going through his training. Still in there. He's actually not changed yet, but I don't know how to slowly give him food, because he's going to run out of food, isn't he? Isn't he going to run out of food at some point? They're still picking everything up from there. There's a whole lot of cages they can take out. That little entrance is going to slow them down a bit. Everybody's puking up because they're going outside for the first time in ages, and they're also seeing decapitated bodies. The big O, another ostrich, being dragged in, along with a bunch of other corpses. Kangaroo. Nobody's picked up the big rock body yet. I need to actually start a atom smasher at some point. Build them at the side here. Could do a bridge there, and as they come around, smash, smash, smash. No? You think that'll work? It's kind of cheating, really, isn't it? I suppose. All the body parts are being picked up. Some dude's been found dead. Moral shack. Oh, the cat, isn't it? Like, oh, it's the cat. Yeah, it's the cat. I'm getting like, it's a cat. It's like getting all shit. Someone's been killed, but no, it's one of the cats that have wandered into the danger room. Well, that's not
It won't
a
work.
bad problem. It's just helping, but it's going to make someone upset. That's the main thing. That's what you got to worry about.
Sir, you can't do that there.
Meow. And look, shock horror. There's a whole load of kittens. Just going to replace it. All the statues have been placed. My meeting hall's looking good. This guy's
No.
in here. What's up with you? Unconscious. His first right toe. Looks like it's took some damage. I'll look at your status. Health. Wounds. Foot smashed apart. Its foot smashed apart. Has been suited. Points red evaluated. Chief medical dwarf. Compound fracture of the first toe. Right foot repaired. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Placed in traction. Traction bench. Yes, he is. He's on the traction bench. I haven't done anything with the water yet. I'm looking at maybe doing some sort of pump stacks. I was, but to try and increase the strength of the axe dwarf slash supposed hunters that are currently just axe dwarfs. Ah, the bridge is being built up here. I may move the crazed one up here. At the moment, he's actually pretty safe. He's in there at the moment, so he's in a more confined space, I guess.
When I'm holding this, I feel unstoppable.
Someone's axe dwarf is happy. Doing a good job. They're becoming legends pretty quick. That's going to get built. I feel like this is one of my dwarves that have got themselves trapped in there. A thrasher. I've got a feeling that maybe one of my dwarves that got themselves trapped in a cage somehow. Not sure how that's worked. Doesn't say anything other than misplaced. No. Don't know why that's happened.
No. The dwarves have organized a party.
One thing they do well
Everyone's invited.
is parties. Get down, Orist, get down. Damn, 500, 600 roasts, and I've already got 676. Well, just like I did with the other thing, I'm going to increase that to 800 to 1,000. That will keep the egg population down. That's all I was doing it for, to keep the eggs down. We're still in mid-autumn. See whether late autumn comes and whether they come around. If I don't get goblins then, I think we broke the trend. Now that guy was actually okay. He wasn't in a trap. Thought he was. That was a jaguar. Ah, the frozen stuff. Right. So, by right, I should be able to like dig out here and claim stuff that was in there. So I want to dig out that and dig out that and dig out that. Combat was, it's just sparring. Still nobody really picking these bodies up yet. The cages have come down here, so we've got cages with dwarves in them. So we need to go through the strip process. I might just dump all the carry on dumping the goblins in a moment. There's a massive pile of stuff here still to take, so that's what I'm letting them do. Let that keep on running. I'm having a hard time not literally doing anything in the game and letting it run itself. Winter's now here, which means we are still mid-autumn, but it's going to be a long, hard winter. So I mean I should be cutting the trees down in the corner. I have. I'm going to get started on the second level. Right, let's do these things. Try these trees. Trees down. Take the second layer of trees down. Just I've got the snivels still. That's getting a massive pile of stuff. So it seems, I guess, we can only trade with the humans now, which is a shame because the dwarves are usually the best to trade with. They've become hammerlords. Yeah, I got 1 hammerlord and 3 axe lords.
I'm going to keep this thing.
That's probably because they haven't actually got a hammer, but it's the crossbow which classes the hammer, and that guy probably just hasn't got an axe. I guess probably wasn't ready, or he's just randomly trading that up first. The other guys have become axe lords as well. They're axe dwarves at the moment. They're not axe lords. My military schedule moved on, and they're still on defend borough. Why that guy was up here. There's the schedule. So we just moved on. Next month they are now onto no schedule, which means they are going to give up their stuff. I won't give up their stuff, but it does mean that they change. We are now into late autumn, so this is where I was wondering whether we were going to get the invasion. So far it has not come. Good job, because I've got a lot of people outside. A lot more than I had anticipated moving. You can see actually that there's one of the bodies up here. This is the guys I was on about. Might be able to get to. Flame and all of those guys. 0 idlers. Everybody's busy. Got a cup of tea again. Ah. Right. If they dig that out, I may dig the next layer as well, because I think that's where they're going to be. Boom,
It won't
boom,
work.
boom, 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 boom. Oh, the swords dwarf. Is it their turn? It's back in the burrow. Yeah, it is. They're back in the burrow. Cat, why are you coming down here? That cat's dead. If he goes in, he's dead. Stayed away. Stayed away. Let's have a look. Did these start getting occupied? I think they did. Marks dwarf, beekeeper, Marks dwarf, baby, 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 ranger. Like, I don't think they're... Imperial stone. I'm gonna whack a load more down. Dwarven baby is fighting. What? Speaking of which, this baby needs feeding. Baby needs feeding. It's not in a good way. I don't know why nobody carries that baby. Why is nobody taking that baby to the hospital? Like, nobody wants to look after it because the dad died. Nobody wants to look after it. That's a bit cruel. Cruel, hard world that my dwarves live in. Yeah, the dwarves, annoyingly, so they're going to fill up my burial chambers because it looks like they're getting taken down to be buried as well. So not only do I have to kill these ones, I have to bury the damn ones as well. I have not seen anybody using my Marks dwarf things for ages. All those archery targets that are there. I had such big hopes when I built all that many episodes ago. Make ash needs ash. I know. Make lime needs ash. I can't do that because I need the wood. Shit. So I have to rely on. The human to bring trade. So as someone suggests, the only plausible reason that I am at war with the dwarves is the fact that when I was under siege, probably last year, they couldn't come, the trader couldn't come, so they were like, well, fuck you, we're going to fight you instead. Because that's how politics works. You're under siege, therefore you must be at war with us. Okay. Yeah, so the body... So is he carrying the body? I can't tell if he's carrying the body or whether he just actually threw the body in there. I know, look like he just threw the body in there. A lot of body parts. A lot of body parts. A lot of body parts there. Why am I not still building rock bolts? I've not seen anyone using this particular workshop for a very long time. Have I not got a bone crafter? Is that where it is? Why did you go non-full screen? Have I not got a bone carver? I don't, do I? Well, A is your answer. I don't have a single bone carver. That explains a lot. So, let's find a pretty useless dwarf. You're one, and you're one. You're going to become bone carvers. So I must have lost one somewhere along the line. I want to follow this corpse. It gets put in here, and I want to see if it gets carried back down or whether it is getting dumped into here. I'm going to go into here first. Gets dropped there, and then it looks like it's just getting dropped into the pile. It does not look like he is bringing that corpse down here, though. It didn't look like he was carrying a corpse down here. So it may actually just be that this is filled up and I've not noticed it for a while. But production of roasts. Oh god, that means I've got 1,000 roasts. 800 roasts, I think it is. Yeah, that body's not coming down here at all. So it is actually legit. They are not being buried, so that's okay. They are classed as war, and they end up in the refuse and corpse pile rather than my own burial chambers.
I'm going to keep this thing.
Attached to his iron crossbow. Well, good. I hope you guys are actually going to do something useful. I'm just going to double check they are. So I've set them to sleep, individually equip, and squad equip, but I haven't set them to train in here. And their training was set to schedule train 1 minimum. Train 1 minimum, train 1 minimum, then defend burrow, train 1 minimum, train 1 minimum. Don't understand why they don't bother using the archery range. Quite annoying. Look how much vomit around here. Everybody that was inside. It's just like that green, it's not grass growing. I can assure you of that. Blech, blech.
Why do you think I can do this?
Ah, the rock. Another mega beast that I need to get rid. So I actually haven't broken a cavern layer yet. Look at the amount of vom that's going down here. Do 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 do. I will do shortly. So many plans for this game, but everything just takes its time. Dwarf Fortress does what Dwarf Fortress will, in its own time. Bring it in. Bring it in the river. Could actually make that on an island. Thought about that. Thought about doing that. Then I can't get to it. Look at the trail of vom that follows that thing. Right, this never actually got attached. And it never will when I do it that way. No, don't pull the feckin' lever. Bridge. That one there. Boo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo. Actually have a cage, would you believe it, as well? Ah, they are moving swifter now. So they're training in the as the archdwarves. The training inside that has made them apparently stronger. Squads, military. So these guys here that are now like really good hammer dwarf, axe dwarfs, legendary fighters, shield users hasn't quite got there because they clearly haven't got a shield yet. They appear to be missing a shield or some reason I haven't picked one up. But have a look at their attributes. I'm guessing it has also made them stronger. Right, they've definitely got stronger because these were on very weak and weak. It still says they're weak, but they're not great, but they're a lot better than they used to be. Which is why they're suddenly moving quicker, which should get things back going. If only I could get a shit ton of wood. I need to get the magma forges, don't I? That's what I need to do. Ultimately, I need to dig for magma. That's the only like solid solution to solving my problems. But to do that, I risk breaking into hell. Depends how low I need to go for them. Everybody's collecting wood. This is good. Yeah, I've knocked all these trees down as well. Right, okay, next layer. Next layer of trees. Do 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 do. Do do do.
No, I can't do it.
No, I can't do it. What can he not do? Plump helmets, they're doing the changing.
The dwarves have organized a party. Everyone's
I
invited.
can't do it. I just can't.
I need to drink. I don't want to let him out. Like, every time I've had autumn, right. When it changes to winter, if he hasn't changed, when it changes to winter, I'll let him out. He's getting thirsty though. How's about we put little morsel of food and drink there. Enable, permit, and be okay. Get rid of the barrels. Don't want that. Dun. Things are going well. Things are going good. You may have noticed the episodes getting longer again because I'm just sort of into that phase where you just play the game. I've also been debating running it for a long time until something happens and then showing you that, or just till like half between just showing you the game, just playing it.
Wow. Did you see what I did with this?
I thought
I'm gonna
if I
get on
do,
with this.
he's happy with the Greaves. I thought if I do it this way, you guys are free to skip and spin on in YouTube as much as you like. Ah, they've started producing shit again. Yes, wood's down here. Right, for now, while I get the wood anyway. I never noticed that was on the ground level. Ah, I see. Dig, 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 dig. Boom, boom, boom. Right, actually, I'm going to keep on digging. I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on getting the wood. And I'm going to keep everything going because it looks like we have a reprieve. Unless the winter comes around and suddenly invaders come, I shall roll it on a month or two. And then maybe increase on the soldiers. That's what I want to do next. I want to get a couple more out there. So next time the siege comes around, I can go out and break that fucking siege and just kick their asses. That's the plan. See you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.